everybody. Today for ASMR we have a little visitor here. This is Dexter and he is a bearded dragon. He is my firstborn and he loves to sleep right here. This is his favorite spot. He will nuzzle into my neck, and if I talk too much he sometimes will go into my throat right here because he's kind of holding on there, or he'll just slap his head just right on my face to shut me up. But he's been knocked out here for a good amount of time, so I think he's gonna stay. For today's ASMR, I wanted to do another ASMR and learn because I'm a nerd and I got another medication recently, and it's one of those where it says that I cannot have grapefruit, and I think it's really interesting. And I thought there's probably a lot of people out there who do not know why. Why does some medications say you can't have grapefruit? Why can you not drink alcohol with some medications? So I'm going to go into that, and I hope you can relax and just listen here like Dexter is, or you can learn something. Let's do it. Okay, so in your body you have what's called the cytochrome P450 system, which basically is the enzymes that help break down drugs. They metabolize drugs in your body. Within that, there are certain drugs and substances that can act as an inducer or as an inhibitor of this enzyme. So let's go into inducers. Inducers will increase the activity of that enzyme. So if that enzyme is normally breaking down a medication, and if it is now breaking it down faster than it's supposed to, that means that there's not going to be the right amount of that medication left in your system. We have certain dosages for a reason, because you have to have that active ingredient in your body to be able to work, especially if there's like a certain duration it's supposed to be working. It's not going to last as long. So then if you have an inducer with an important medication, your health isn't going to be that great because it's not doing its job. You might be wondering, why is my medication not working? Why am I getting sicker? Anything like that. It can be because you're having an inducer. So let's go through some of these inducers. Anticonvulsants, antibiotics, nicotine, alcohol, cigarette smoke, St. John's wort, carbamazepine, phenobarbital, rifampin, tobacco, I don't know if I can pronounce this one well, diphenylhydramine. Sure, let's say that's what it's called. There's others out there, but these are some of the main ones. So if that is what inducers do, let's talk about inhibitors now. So inhibitors will prevent that enzyme from working. What do you think is going to happen if an enzyme that normally breaks down a medication doesn't work? It's going to build up in the system more than it's supposed to. So that's how you get toxicity and overdose, because again, we have dosages for a reason for medications. If they're not working as that set amount, there's going to be problems. Too much of anything in your body is not going to be good, especially if it's a drug or a substance. So let's go through some inhibitors. We have any azoles, which are known for like antifungals, cimetidine, omeprazole, sodium valproate, grapefruit, amiodarone, ciprofloxacin, fluvoxamine, allopurinol, contraceptive steroids, pesticides, and there's others, but these are the main ones. This is why it's important to read those papers that come with your medications. Not every medication is going to be treated the same. Some meds are okay to have with certain substances, others not so much. Others, it can literally put you in the hospital if you mix them. As a rule of thumb, you should always look to see if there's any interactions with any medications that you have. So whenever I get a new medication, I check with all of my other meds, is this okay? Can I have alcohol with this one? This is the first one where I can't have grapefruit, so now I know grapefruit is going to be off the table. This is just one type of interaction that you can have with medications or substances, but there's other reasons out there. Like, for instance, let's say if you take meclizine, which is also known as Dramamine or Bonine for motion sickness, that is one of those that interacts with alcohol. And it's really bad to where, like, it can make that drowsiness so bad to where you end up in the hospital. And it's scary because I have accidentally done it because I forgot that I took a Dramamine in the morning, and then I had half a glass of wine at like 10 o'clock at night, and I was really lethargic and it was scary. Same goes with acetaminophen, which is a pain reliever, like something you would get in Midol. That one, do not mix with alcohol. There's a lot of different reasons, but it's always safe, again, to look into, can this medication interact with something? Had to have a minor intermission because the fridge and the AC turned on, but I just wanted, it's okay. Just wanted to say thank you for listening. I hope you learned something. Please be more careful with your medications. Be aware of what